I wasn't sure whether or not I was going to make 2 videos. I think that I'm going to make just the 1 video and hope that it works out good. I guess, I don't know, this being like the first week of the new year, like I really wanted to talk about, sorry, I have everything like written in my phone. I'm trying to like read this stuff. I guess like the first thing that I'll talk about is, sorry, I'm gonna get emotional. I've been trying to figure out how I'm gonna say all of this stuff like without crying, but it's inevitable. Like that's just who I am. I cry all the time. So I guess first I wanted to say that, you know, for the new year, like I'm so thankful that, like, you know, I had my LapBand surgery and everything went so well, and that I'm feeling so well. And, you know, I have a lot of goals for this year, and, you know, it's not just something that, like, I've made a list of since, you know, I decided to get my LapBand surgery, like, 8 months ago. I decided that it's something I definitely wanted to do. I guess for me it's, like, just a list that I've built, like, my entire life, of being overweight, and I really feel like there are just, like, too many things on there, to even be able to share, like, in one video. So, and because I haven't even been able to write them all down, like, I can't even count them all. Some of, like, the ones that I've been able to think of, that, like, aren't even, like, that big of things. Like, obviously, I want to be a fit person. Like, I want to be somebody who, like, my body can do anything in life that, like, I might need to do. And I guess that's one of my goals, I guess, for this year is to really learn how to treat my body right. Like, growing up, like, I wasn't, like, that unhealthy. I was always, like, overweight, but I feel like the past, like, 4 or 5 years, I know that I'm young. I'm 23, I'm almost 24, and, you know, people, when I go to the doctor, they seem to think that, like, because I'm young and because I'm getting the LapBand, like, at this point in my life, the past does not matter, you know. I thought my doctor was like, oh, well, you know, cholesterol doesn't even start until you're 25, and so, like, you're starting with a really clean slate, and I understand that, and not that I don't, like, believe doctors or anything like that, but I just feel like I've really, like, mistreated my body for, like, the past 5 years, and I'm so thankful that I can have the LapBand, and it's going to help me to, like, eat the way that I need to eat. You know, it's obviously not, like, making decisions for me, but, you know, I'm going to require, like, higher nutrient-dense food, and, like, that's something that I really want to do right. Like, I have so many things in my life to be thankful for, and, you know, I feel like I've always focused on, like, my brain as being, like, the most important part of me. You know, because I've always been smart, and I've always been able to, like, do things like that, but I've never been somebody who ever focused, like, on the physical part of me, and I feel like that's really something that's just been, like, missing from my life, and it's not something that I want to do, anymore. Like, I want to make sure that I'm, you know, feeding myself properly, because I don't want all the other parts of my life to be in such great order, like, working order, and then, like, my body to not be getting, like, what it deserves, because my body has given me so much. And I guess I just feel like now I want to give back, and I want to move on with my life, like, not having to worry about like, the damage that I have already done, whether or not it's real damage, whether or not, you know, like, obviously, like, all of my labs and everything that I've had to do, they came back fine, you know, but I just feel like this year, like, it's the first year that I'm going to be putting that on the top of my priority list. I guess that, like, brings me to another thing. You know, like, in 2012, I had a lot of changes that, like, happened in my life. You know, I had just got engaged, I had graduated from college, and I had been accepted to go to school out of state, to a really great program that, you know, like, would have, like, completely jump-started my career. And as, you know, things turned out, at the same time I had found out that I had not been approved through my insurance to have LapBand surgery. Like, that was back in April of 2012. And, you know, I sort of just, I didn't give up on it, but I put it aside, and I thought, you know, well, I need to focus on going to school. I need to do all these things. And, you know, as life turned out, that's not what happened. I didn't end up going there, and I moved back home instead. Not back home, like, I moved back to my hometown. My fiance and I both did. And, you know, at the time, I didn't know, like, what was going to happen. Like, you know, because I thought, you know, I really needed to focus, like, on things, like, in my personal life that were going to make me happy, which, to me, were, like, getting married. I know some people, like, might think that that's completely ridiculous, to do that, maybe ahead of, like, something that I wanted for my career, but, it was something that's really important to me, so that was the main focus. Like, when we got back here, that, you know, we're going to have a wedding, and we're going to have the wedding that we always wanted to have, because right now we have the time to focus on it. And I was so lucky that I got a job here that has great benefits. The career that I am in, usually you don't get benefits with your job, you know, and you don't always work full-time. But I was, you know, so lucky to get a job that's full-time and has benefits, and I found out that it pays for my LapBand surgery. So I guess I just feel like everything, you know, in my life happened in such a way that just, like, really set me up for this year. I was, you know, obviously, like I said, I was so thankful to get a job that would help me to afford to, you know, have the wedding of my dreams. This same job gave me my LapBand when I would have otherwise had to pay, like, $15,000 to get it, and, you know, I was on the verge of doing that before I found out that I could have it through my insurance, and so I'm sorry, I'm such a crap baby. I just feel so lucky that I'm, you know, getting the opportunity to have my LapBand and to use it and to lose weight, and, you know, to have basically all of the things that I've wanted for so long, like, are going to happen this year, and I'm so excited for that, and it's just something I never thought that, like, could happen, and so I just feel so thankful to, like, for so many things in my life. With all of that being said, another thing that I wanted to talk about, that I really want to change, like, for this year, is, you know, like I said, I had, you know, started researching and decided that I was going to have LapBand surgery in April of last year, and, since then, I have been watching, like, countless hours of YouTube videos, like I know everybody else has been, and I guess I always, like, I felt like I was watching them, but I wasn't really a part of them, because I wasn't having LapBand surgery at that time, you know, I wasn't approved to have it, I didn't know if I wanted to self-pay, you know, but I, like, stayed watching them forever. And then when I found out that I could have it through my insurance now, I wasn't sure if I was going to start making videos or not. I know I've said before, like, I'm somebody who is, like, kind of anxious, and so I really wasn't sure, like, how I would be received. Like, I had no idea what it would be like, and, like, I'm so happy that there have been, like, so many people who are supporting me and, like, watching my videos and just, like, encouraging me. But sometimes I just, like, have a really hard time, like, being able to, like, respond back or, like, feeling like I'm part of the community. I think because, like, I have been a lurker for so long, and, like, that's also something that, like, I'm really trying to get over right now is, you know, like, not only am I making these videos, but I really want to engage, like, in the community, and I really want to, I don't know, I just really want to be able to, like, overcome the feeling of, like, I don't know, that, like, things that I might say, comment on someone, like, that it might sound stupid or that it might sound redundant because all these other people already told them congratulations, and I just want everyone to know that it's not that I don't feel it. It's just that, like, sometimes I get nervous, and so that's really something that I would like to overcome and to fix, and I just want everyone to know that I'm so happy and grateful for your support. Not only, like, for my LapBand journey, but in life in general. I think that people really take for granted, like, the dedication that it takes for anybody, like, throughout history to, like, take it upon themselves to, like, document and record things. And so, like, anybody who is making videos about anything, like, especially LapBand journey videos, like, any weight loss surgery, like, I think everybody who does that, because it's so important, and I know that, like, I probably wouldn't have had my LapBand surgery if it wasn't for that. If it wasn't for being able to watch people and to know that, like, you know, sometimes it's weird and it sucks, but, like, that it's good and it helps. And I just hope that, like, that's something that I can help other people with. You know, even if I can't, like, that's something that, like, I want to be able to look back on. So I encourage anybody who is lurking out there, like I used to be, to go ahead and, like, get involved. And, like, if you're not sure about making videos, like, you should totally do it. And even if for anything, like, just for yourself, so that you'll be able to see, like, where you came from. And I know that, like, I'm just really early on in my journey, and I'm sure I sound really awful in my videos, and I'm sure that, you know, I'll get better at it, and it'll be more smooth, like, in the future. But, like, I just know that it's worth it to do this. And if you're questioning if it is or not, like, you should know too that, like, it will be worth it. I guess that's all that I have to say for that. You know, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for enduring my awful sobbing fest. I'm a really emotional person, and I will be crying a lot in the future also. So please, please don't hate that.